Hi everyone. Thanks for checking out the Startup Rundown for July 12th. Hope everyone had a great weekend and are ready to check out some cool events happening here in Calgary. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kevin Dahl and I've been living and working in and around Calgary's innovation community for the last 15 plus years. I'm currently an advisor with Platform Calgary and I'm also the co-founder of a startup called Everywork, an on-demand platform for people to book desks in co-working spaces around them. Every weekend, I scour the internet looking for some cool events that are happening in Calgary. My goal is that in 5 minutes or less, I can share the top 3 that are on my radar. With that said, I've got 3 great events to share, so let's dive in. Kicking us off this week is the Innovation Rodeo. So this is actually an online event that is happening all week. Some great sessions starting actually tomorrow, running all the way through until Friday. So the theme for this year's Innovation Rodeo is investor readiness. So if you've never attended or checked out the Innovation Rodeo before, it's put on by Bow Valley College, and I know Craig Elias has been one of the main drivers, along with several other people, making this event happen. And you can see here on their website that they have a star-studded lineup of speakers, panelists, and real leaders and pillars in the community here in Calgary and the world joining for the sessions. So there's so many different great opportunities for you to check out the sessions. I'm not going to talk through each one of them, but they've got a full lineup here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tons of great resources for entrepreneurs, and definitely an event that you will want to check out if you are doing anything in the startup space here in Calgary. Next up, I'm going to go into a bit of a theme. There's a couple great events that are happening around how to manage and be successful in the remote work environment. So the first one is being put on by the Remote Workers Calgary Meetup Group. So this one is titled New Work Norms. So this is all about using this event and using some of the tools available to help you discuss some of the norms, trends, work models, and attitudes and other considerations that you may want to take if you are working remote. I took a look through the Remote Workers Calgary group, and I actually recognized quite a few names. People who have been, working for companies, some big names remotely here in Calgary, and working for some big names abroad, but living here in Calgary. So this is a great opportunity if you find yourself, now that COVID is kind of fading away. I won't say it's quite gone yet, but if you're starting to wonder, should I be going back into the office? Is there an office to go back to? Is this my new norm, working from home? This seems like a great event to check out on Wednesday. And next up, keeping with this remote work theme, is an event, and the title's a bit of a mouthful. It's how to facilitate a mob programming session as a less technical Scrum Master. So in a previous life, I used to work and manage several teams that were primarily remote. And one of the big challenges we had was really, how do we get our developers to collaborate and work together to actually accelerate development and to, ultimately build a better product. And so this is a fantastic event that's being put on by Women in Data Calgary. And it's all about how to break down those silos within your software teams and really, help get everybody working together and collaboratively to really take ownership of the code and also to have some breakthroughs and really accelerate some of the development that may be going on. So in my previous life, as I mentioned, I've had challenges managing teams. I'm less technical for sure. I've never held the title of Scrum Master, but I've definitely worked with developers and tried to really, push our product forward and to make sure that we are on the right path when it comes to development. So really excited to see this event happening. I think it's a great opportunity if you find yourself on a team either as a less technical Scrum Master or just working on a team that is highly remote. This is a great opportunity to explore what it means to actually practice mob programming and to maybe even incorporate that into something that you're doing with your team. And that's all that I have for this week. So as always, I'm sure there are some events that I've missed. If you're aware of one, feel free to drop the details in the comments and we'll make sure to promote it within the community. That wraps things up for this week. My name is Kevin Dahl, and that was your Startup Rundown.